Hi guys, how are y'all? I look very pink. Whatever. This is my thrift haul video. If y'all hear commotion and clanging, it's because Fuzzball down there has decided that he's gonna climb all over everything. So prep yourselves for loud bangs. Anyway, this child cannot hear my voice. Okay, you want to show him what it does? Hold on, guys. Bear with. Come here. Show him what this creepy thing does. We just picked him up at Walmart. He's obsessed with dinosaurs, as I've told y'all. Go ahead. I'm scared. I'm so scared. And then he has an on-off button on the tummy, and if you turn that on and off, it walks and roars and walks and roars and walks and roars and won't stop until you turn the little switch off. But we've been looking at that dinosaur for months now and finally decided to just go for it. Why not? He has every other toy dinosaur on the planet. But anywho, that is not what this video is about. This video is to show you guys the few little things I picked up at Goodwill yesterday that I purchased, and then the plethora of stuff that I got for free because the awesome pickers and folks out at the auction said, we don't want to take it. We don't want to have to put it in the dumpster. If you want it, grab it. This is the second time that I've done this. So let me show you guys what I purchased with my own money. And then I'll show you guys what I picked up for free. Let me pause for the cause because I'm not prepped really. Sorry, hold on. Okay, sorry. I thought I could reach this stuff, but apparently I couldn't. Okay, I walked in with no real purpose in mind other than to look around and see what they had going on. And the only thing I found was this really pretty mug that says Goddess on it. Purple, favorite color. Awesome. No chips, no scratches, no nothing. 99 cents. I thought it was adorable, so I grabbed that. And then I mentioned nostalgia hitting me in my last video. I walked in there and I swear it was just a good day for me to be there. I found this guy. I'm making a mess. Look. Isn't he gorgeous? And the strange thing is, I had one of these for years. Years and years and years. And I figured my baby days were over. So 6-7 years ago, I donated them to who knows where. One of the charities I donate to. And when I had Caleb, I was like, oh my gosh, it would have been so awesome to have had some of the Mickeys that I donated. And it's been like 7 years, and here I go to Goodwill, and this guy is sitting up on top of, cute, look at those feet. He's sitting on top of a bin for a whole $2.99, and I can't help but wonder if this isn't the one I donated to. The one I donated, I wonder, what are the odds? Mine had a black mark on his glove that I could never get rid of, but this one doesn't. But either way, he's awesome. He's in great condition, and he was $2.99. And y'all know I love me some Mickey Mouse. Y'all know we are a Mickey Mouse family up in Hill, Disney in general, but Mickey Mouse in particular. So I grabbed him, and then I kid y'all not, the same bin after digging around. Y'all remember Felix the cat? His neck is a little wonky. Did any of you guys remember Felix the cat? And do y'all remember if he had a bow tie? He has a little piece of string here. And I seem to remember Felix the cat having a bow tie. But look at that fat tail. It is so cute. And it is so... It just reminded me of being little and watching Felix the cat right before school. And it was old back then. But I couldn't resist him. He was so cute. And y'all know I love cats. So I grabbed him. He was also $2.99. That's it. I bought a cup and 2 stuffed animals and walked out. Now, when I walked in, there were a whole bunch of people out there. By the time I walked out, there weren't that many. So I drove around the parking lot, acting all blase, and picked up a conversation with a few of the pickers that were out there, and they said, go for it. There was already a whole area of abandoned bins and things. So I went through that first, and then while they saw me doing that, a husband and wife couple told me that they were about to leave. They were loaded. If I wanted to look through there and find if I wanted anything through there. So I was like, yeah, because I had hit the mother load in that bin. I don't remember where I got what. If I can remember what I got from the abandoned bins and what I got from the couple, I'll tell y'all. And it doesn't really matter. The whole exciting, awesome point to this is that it was free. These folks bid on lots and bins of things, and then outside in the parking lot after the auction they go through and keep what they want to keep and swap, and whatever they don't want they just leave. They're supposed to put it in the dumpster, but a lot of them don't, so they just kind of leave it on the sidewalk. It's this big mess. So it's a free-for-all, you know, they allow it. So I've done it twice and I'm glad I did. I'm gonna show you guys this because it's here. A sponge. I haven't let him play with it much. He wants to, but I haven't washed him yet. I have no idea how I'm going to wash the Mickey Mouse because I don't want to ruin it in the washing machine. But I think the Felix the Cat and Spongy here, I think they'll fare well in the washer. But ain't he cute? He had a little SpongeBob pillow, so I found him. I do recall that these were with the husband and wife team. The husband had bid on this bin or box or lot or whatever, a bunch of workout stuff, jogging sets, tennis shoes, workout like little weights and those rubber bandy things and jump ropes. He bid on a workout lot, and he said that these were not going to fit him. My oldest is all about these friggin' basketball shorts, and I liked the color. And they're Adidas. They're really nice, and I think my son can fit them. Gotta wash those. But those were free. Everything I'm going to show you guys is free. Okay. In the bin. Oh, goodness. If I can kind of remember where some of these came from. In the first abandoned bin that had been there, you guys, check this out. Look. They're this fake little suede gray booty. They're 8.5. I'm an 8. But, honey, they're free. They're cute, and they're in good condition. They have this little bow. Never been worn, and they had been priced inside the store for $8. So I grabbed them. This one was a little smushed. You can kind of tell it had been under a bunch of crap, but I figure once I poof it out, they're gonna be fine. Like I said, they're 8.5, so I'm gonna have to wear kind of like a thick ankle sock with it, but awesome. A little kitty something. I don't know what this is. A planter. I don't know what I'm going to use it for. But because it is a cat and I have a collection of little glass and porcelain cats, I grabbed him. Was he priced? He was priced for 99 cents. This is all stuff, I guess, that doesn't sell. And then they just put it in lots and bins and have folks bid on it. Nostalgia. At first I didn't know what it was. I liked that it was a piggy bank. I was like, oh, cool, those old school piggy banks. It's a Snoopy piggy bank. Are you kidding me? Y'all know me and Snoopy. There was a Woodstock, but his bottom was busted out. And there were a few other, like, thick pieces of glass. And I'm assuming it was other piggy banks. That's the dangerous part about this stuff. There's always a lot of broken glass and just junk on top of good stuff. So I don't make a habit of it, but sometimes I just can't resist it. And seeing all that stuff just sitting there, I couldn't resist it this time. This was also in the bin. This is the second time. The first time I did this, there were bins full of movies. Full of movies. And folks were just going crazy going through them. That was the case this time. I couldn't reach all the way to the bottom, but they were stacked up enough. Look at this, guys. I'm so dumb. I was flipping them open, popping out the DVD, looking at them, seeing if they were scratched, and if they were, I'd toss them back in. They were just there. They're going to be thrown in the dumpster. I don't know why it didn't occur to me just to grab a handful, either bring them home and do the sorting there because it was 97 degrees yesterday. It was really, really hot. But, and if they were good, I could have given them away. It didn't occur to me. They're going to throw this stuff away. I could have given them away. Just live and learn, right? If I ever come across or have nerve enough to go and do this again, if I come across anything that I think someone might like, I'm just going to pick it up. I mean, they're going to put it in the garbage anyway. But anyway, Walt Disney 8 Below. I've never even heard of this movie, but Paul Walker's in it, and I like Paul Walker. Poor dude. So, and it's never been opened. It's still sealed. The Last Dragon. Y'all remember this from the 80s? They have this at Walmart for $5 all the time, and I keep wanting to buy it, and then I'm like, no, because it's gonna probably be corny. Because you know how you watch something that you used to love when you were younger, you watch it now, and you're like, I'm so embarrassed that I enjoyed it. That's the only reason I haven't bought it at Walmart, but this was friggin' free, and it looks pretty darn good. It's not scratched or anything. The Shooter, Mark Wahlberg. That's all I need to know. I remember my oldest talking about this movie, so I grabbed that for him. The Lake House, I only got it because Sandy's in it. I've never seen this movie. I'm surprised because I love Sandra Bullock, but I went ahead and grabbed that one. Beverly Hills Cop, the first one, and Bounty Hunter. And I only got it because I love Jennifer Aniston. I'm not such a big fan of this dude, but I like her. And we'll see. There were all kinds of other movies in there, but I'm such a movie buff that I had practically all of them. Some of them I didn't recognize. Some of them were in Spanish, and some of them were just destroyed. Some boxes empty, just whatever. But okay, hold on. Let me see. Okay, now we're getting to the uberly better things. This was part of the husband's stuff that he had put aside. He had a whole trailer full of metal, and he scraps metal, and he had some awesome things back there that I thought he was gonna sell. No, he was gonna do metal scrapping, whatever, for the weight or however that works. But there were a few pieces left on the side that he had not put on the truck, and he was already loaded up. And I saw these. Y'all know I love me some metal art kind of things. I don't have any more room for it, so I really have no idea what I'm gonna do with them or where I'm gonna put them. But I couldn't resist the free of it all. Do y'all see this fuzzball back here? Just naughty. Let me show you guys. That's Dollar Tree stuff, by the way. Yes, I had the nerve to go back to Dollar Tree today. That'll be another video right after this one. Look, guys. I hope it's not rusty. I hope that's just the color of the metal, because if it's rusty, I'm going to need a tetanus. Isn't that pretty? I love it. And it's going to have to go outside somewhere because I don't have any more wall space in this house. But I grabbed that, and he said if you don't take it, it's just going to end up thrown away. So I went ahead and took it. And then this one I really loved. I have an idea of what I'm going to do with it. But I'm not sure. It needs to be cleaned up a little, and some spots need to be filled in with like magic marker. But look, it says love, and the O is a lock. Isn't that pretty? I thought it was awesome, and there was a whole bunch of other stuff, but I had to leave it behind because I don't have the room for it, and I was hoping that more people would come and take this stuff. I just hate to think that all this good stuff was going to be thrown away. Just bugs me. Okay, then this, could not believe it. This was in one of the bins not associated with the couple. I have Osbald now. Where is he? Okay. I have Osbald now, and he's due for his spay and his, not his spay, his neuter, which is the boys. I've had a girl cat for 14 years, spay, neuter. He's due to be neutered, and his second set of shots in a few weeks. And my cat carrier, I don't have my cat carrier anymore because after my big girl died, I could not keep any of her stuff. I kept some of her stuff, but the like pet handy things I donated, so I don't have a cat carrier, and I'm gonna need one to take him to the vet for his little operation. This is not a cat carrier, but it's the next best thing. If not, I could not believe this. This was in a bin with a bunch of ragged out, raggedy, stinky purses and 1960s luggage. Look. It's a puppy carrier, but I've seen cat carriers that look semi like this. So what I've done so far, it's in awesome condition, guys. It's a Sherpa brand. It's a Sherpa bag. And I Googled these because even in my, as much as I loved my kitty cat, I could not afford to get schmancy with her. I Googled these, and they go anywhere between 60 to 100 bucks for a little pet bag. Inside for luggage, our Goodwill charges $10 for any luggage. And this is usually where I see this type of thing. So this would have easily been $10. Inside the store, it was in the bag, crushed. I have since tried to reform it. Some of the metal was crushed because it was just buried under a bunch of crap. I've been saying crap a lot, guys. I hope that's not bugging some of y'all. But I stringed it out, and it looks pretty good. I took out the puppy hair or cat hair, whatever it was that was in there. And it has a little Sherpa lining on the bottom that I need to wash. So far, Ozzy has been in it, sniffed at it, hasn't hissed, hasn't freaked out, because any cat owners know they're not particular about other animals' funk. I mean, they are particular about other animals' funk, but I could not believe that friggin' find. It's not a cat case, but I'm still gonna haul my little fuzzball in that. Okay, and then the last two things that I found, I had seen inside the store, and I wanted them, but I didn't want to pay $6 for them. I had seen them inside the store, racks of these shelves. Now, they looked familiar to me. And I'm like, I've probably seen them at Walmart or Target. I'm not sure. But they were selling them inside the store. This one actually has the sticker. They were selling them for $5.99 inside the store. And when I tell you they had two shelves full, they had two shelves full. They were stacked on top of each other. So I'm figuring somebody donated the heck out of these. So as bad as I wanted them, I didn't buy them. But then in a metal pile, that the husband had not, for whatever reason, decided to put in his truck, there were two of them. So I grabbed two of them. I saved $12 by not getting them in the store, and they were just laying there. There were a few more, but they had been crushed, like totally bent. So these made it out okay, and I went ahead and picked those up. Today, while I was at Target, let me let y'all see. Hi guys, I'm at Target, and I just wanted to show you these shelves that I just got for free at the Goodwill. These are the same exact shelves. They were priced $5.99 inside of the Goodwill, and they are $25.99 here. It's just amazing what you can find at thrift stores, guys. For those of you that don't thrift or haven't thrifted, give it a shot. You never know what you're going to find. Wasn't that awesome? My fellow thrifters, you guys know the rush you get when you come across something at a thrift store that you know is still selling at a store for way more than you're about to pay at a thrift store, right? Well, imagine how thrilled I was that not only did I find something that was $6 inside Goodwill for free out in the parking lot being given to me, I go to Target today, the very next day, and find out that these are what was the price? $25 for little shelves. Awesome little shelves, but I don't think they're $25 worth of awesome. That's just me being frugal and thrifty as usual, but I think it's awesome, and I just wanted to share that with you guys because my mind was blown. But that is my thrift haul, thrift freebie video. Hello, my thrifters. I have not forgotten y'all. I am still a true thrifter. It's just easier to go to the Dollar Tree because there's so many of them. My tried and true thrift stores are very, very far away. But I went to the Dollar Tree over there. Look at King Fuzz. Do you see King Fuzz all up on the bed like he owns a joint? And he does. Anywho, I'm going to show you guys that next. And I made a quick run to my beauty supply store just because I hadn't been in quite a while and I felt the need for more jewelry. Yes, I did. So that video is coming up right after this one. But until I see you again, thanks for watching, commenting, loving me, because I love y'all back. Y'all are awesome. I will talk to you guys very, very soon.